Ladies and gentlemen, dungeon leveling, the ultimate beginner's guide to level up quite fast, actually. Well, not like fast, but you know, you're gonna get the drift. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you everything that I've gathered along the way. First of all, let's go over this map here. There's a few things that you should know. If you played the tutorial, you should know that in here, you can identify your items, but you can also click identify all, which means they will all be identified instead of just one. That basically helps you out and just be a little bit quicker along the way. Another thing that I noticed is that we have the warehouse master here, which means you can actually put your stuff into the warehouse. You have about 40 slots in here, as you can see. So if you want to store some stuff and your inventory is too full, if you're, for example, actually starting to trade and stuff like that, then the warehouse is really good. By the way, if you want to start trading, it's going to cost you 800 gold. You can buy it in here by by pressing this tab down below. That was one of them words. Here, you can then put them in there, but you cannot go lower than the 250 that it's shown right now, because that would be undervaluing items, and the game doesn't want you to do that. That will help, you know, the reason why they did it is so other people cannot put it in for like 0 or for like 1 coin, so they can't like help their friends, so to speak. It's kind of like, I don't know, I think they should have given us free will of putting that in there as well, because sometimes we do want to play with our friends and sometimes we do want to help them. But yeah, anyways, that's why the reason that is there. Another thing is the merchant. If you want to sell your items, you come over here to the merchant. That refreshes every 30 minutes or something like that. You can go in here. You can buy some stuff like that. You know, some of these things here with coins, but I think it's better to buy it off players. But, you know, because these things in here are usually very expensive. Unless there's this one item that you really need, you can buy it here. Again, you can go over here to sell items. Press on every single item that you got, and then you're gonna press sell. There you go, and you got that out of the way. Make sure to also join the group, which is over here. Then you can actually claim the group chest once in a while, and it's going to give you some goodies. And that basically wraps up the entirety of this map. Now let's talk about classes and which ones I prefer and which ones I don't really like that much. I tried a few. I usually start off RPGs with you know, magicians and stuff. So in this case, it just didn't click for me. I didn't like the class, so I went and played the assassin, and that is an absolute boss killer. So if you really want to do that, make sure to go for at least for the beginning, to be assassin, or be any class you want. You can change your classes if you go into your inventories and actually equip just a different weapon that you get over, you know, like just normal drops. So if you perhaps would buy, let's see if we can find some weapons here. This bow, for example, if you buy this or if you bought this bow, immediately your skills down here below will change and you are ready to play bow. You will have to level them individually again, so you can actually unlock all of these things, but overall that's quite nice to do. Another thing is down here with the points. You have to put in your points. Every time you level up, you get a point that you can actually distribute in here for you know, warriors and everything. I would highly suggest to go with strength and a little bit of endurance, so they can tank a little bit. For the tankier classes in general, I would go for endurance. If you have someone like me that is, you know, either a bow or with like daggers and stuff, something that is like assassin or a bow person, whatever, then you're gonna put in dexterity. You could also go for a little bit of endurance, and same goes for you know, wizards and magicians and stuff. Intelligence and wisdom is basically the place where you want to go to. You can see your stats here on the side as well, which is quite nice, and that's that about that. So let's go over to the skills tab here right now. I personally like to go with damage, a little bit of health, a little bit of damage. That's what I'm doing. You can at any given point reset your tree and you can try another build, so that is very nice. So if you were like, okay, I don't need those 20 HP, I rather want to have a little bit more in my critical chance, you're able to do that in this game, and it's gonna cost you nothing. This is actually quite nice. Also make sure that you have you can heal. You see in the bottom here there's heal and there's a potion. I want to show you something in the game, so I'm gonna go into a game, gonna do something solo here. Again, assassins are also really good class to solo things or to play multiplayer with other people, because they can stun and they have huge damage when it comes to boss damage. In the end, they do probably the highest damage in the game. I haven't fully tested it, but I'm pretty almost certain that they, once they're really buffed up, you know, when they go invisible and stuff and they do these stabberoonies, it's really strong. So with Q you can dash, as you know, shown in the tutorial. You have a special ability. For me, it is being invisible, so I don't know why it isn't working right now. Maybe because I have to go in here. No, actually, oh, because I haven't got my knives out. So if I got my knives out, then, you know, I have that as well. So that's really, really nice. I do some damage over time with some bleed effect. But what I wanted to show you here in just a second, I'm just going to quickly do this. I'm really bad at playing and talking at the same time, so just excuse my terrible play. But as you can see, there's a campfire and everything. It will heal up your stuff and your mana as well. So usually before you go on there, use all of your potions like I am right now. Boom. And then you're just going to sit down and then you're going to get up. You're going to save some time with that because the potions are going to be replenished or rethingied as well. I don't know. Replenish? Is that even the word? I don't know. But yeah, so that is how I usually do. I'm just gonna finish this dungeon real quick, and then we're kind of done with what I wanted to show you guys. Oh my god, yeah, one of these, they actually break. It's super stupid. I don't know why they got it in there. You have some buffs and debuffs that you can get over there, as you can see. I'm gonna show this to you in just a second, so let's go and do some damage. Why isn't he taking any damage? Come on, man. Just die already, everybody. Oh my god. Okay, so this one's the good one, I guess. Otherwise, we couldn't get over there. Every time I see, you know, one of these campfires, I usually play reckless. I don't really care because I can, you know, refill all of my stuff as well. So make sure that there's always one down here. It's always a little bit hidden, you know, so make sure to always have that in your mind. Again, I'm gonna use my potions, gonna sit down. It's gonna be much faster instead of just waiting there without my potions used. Okay, this one is a terrible map for medium. I mean, you're not gonna have that earlier on, I think, but for medium, this is a stupid map because you're always gonna get hit with these stupid things here. I don't know, some of these things really make me rage in this game. It really, I'm like, why is that even in this game? Why? I just want to get it done with, you know, so. Okay, so let's just take care of these guys here, have enough damage to take them out. I'm just gonna get out of line of fire here, but yeah, I could have probably solved it a little bit better. Okay, so these guys, every time you have the chance to take out bows first, I highly recommend you doing that, so. Okay, now that's not so good now because now we have to wait on RNG actually to have it refilled. I mean, we could just wait. It will eventually fill up your HP bar. I hope that I don't have a boss near me. Okay, I don't. Oh, nice. A blue chest. Very good as well. But again, we have no HP, so that's quite bad too. Where's the last guy? Where's the last guy? Come on. Show yourself, buddy. There you are. Okay. Sometimes you just see like these swords like basically flying around, but we're on wave 5. Maybe I get lucky and I get a campfire somewhere nearby, but right now it doesn't look too good though. No campfires, what the hell? But I can actually leave. That's good for the episode. I'm gonna leave. And also make sure, if you die in the beginning a lot, then always make sure to just leave the next chance that you can actually leave. So that's what I kept doing, and that actually kind of helps out. I have to be super careful here right now because look at my HP, man. It's not good. It's not good. So let's go and take this guy out with our number 1. I think we should be fine. So going over here and then just take this guy out. This would be a gamble. Sometimes I think it's at 7 or at 8. You have to see for yourself where the boss is. But I'm not gonna take the gamble. I'm gonna leave here. I will go over my ego and my pride and leave the game and get my stuff before losing everything, because this game makes you lose everything once you die. So that's not really good. Yeah, it's like permadeath situation, so I'm not a huge fan of that, gotta be honest, not a huge fan, but I like the game itself, you know. I like any dungeon crawler that is getting recognition, so you have to boost that. This is an interesting game. I'll probably join the Discord and maybe connect with the developers or something, or with the owner. This is a good fun game. I've had some really interesting experiences here. Also played with my girlfriend, which was fun together as well. You both have to hit the enemy to get the EXP, that's very important, but if one person just hits it and the other person kills it, it's absolutely fine, and you can get your items that way and your EXP as well. So really cool system. The game is in beta, okay? This is in beta. This is not even alpha. This is no release, nothing. It was the same thing with Elemental Dungeons when I joined in. I had the same situation as here now. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see what these guys come up with in the future. This is all of the tips and tricks that I have for beginners right now. I would truly appreciate it if you would give it a like and a comment, and also subscribe to the channel because I post daily content all about dungeon crawlers on Roblox. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.